Today we're going to cut the mortice and tenons on the body and the neck. What I've done is, you can see the body's clamped to the workbench, and then on top of this is the router jig. You can see there, don't know if you can or not, the router slot where I'm going to route it is placed with the centre line of the guitar, of the front of the guitar there, so that'd be also the centre line of the neck. And we're cutting the mortise in the body. The block behind the joint is about 30mm deep, so we're going to cut 15mm deep mortise, but we're going to cut it in a number of cuts. That's moved. Getting this precisely aligned is not the best I can do, I think. Okay, that feels solid. Right, I think it's far enough down so that okay. Deep's that. That's approximately 17. So how deep are we there? 22. 18, 20, that's 4, so we've got, we're going to take another 2mm out. Okay, that's still 22, so we didn't take anything off that time. It's just weighting the bottom again. any more depth I can get into that. Okay, so I'll take that off. Give me a bit more. Yeah, okay. Just don't want to go too deep. One. That's near enough. Okay, we can take all this apart now, covered in sawdust. Okay, I don't know if you can see that there. We've cut the tenon, that when the neck is cut, it will go onto there like that. As far as I can see, it looks fairly square. Only issue I had is I'd managed to put a nick in the template, and it's kind of widened it a bit there. It won't actually be an issue, but I'll have to see if we can repair that template somehow. We're now looking at the neck. This is a jig for cutting the neck. So take that off. And the way it works is there's a insert here that goes into the cross rod groove. So that holds it aligned, and then we've got clamps. And then we've got something here to set the lean. Pump that down. Now, one of the things is I don't want to make that longer than the other one was. That was 68. That's at 75 at the moment, so I need to adjust this back. to okay. So I just thought some lines on here as to where the it's come out of there. We want to cut this down to about 30. It's a lot to take off with the router. I might try and trim this off with the I need to go and get the fretboard to make sure that this all aligns. Now you remember this. I need to put some lines on that have gone missing. Okay, and then we need the width of the nut approximately. So that's where the first, that's where the 0 fret, that's where the first fret goes. I just lost my count. No. That's where that goes, yeah. 0 fret, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that line is right. So that line here, I'll put that in a bit stronger. If you see that, you can't see, can you? That line here is the 14th fret line. So that's where the body will meet it. That is at the moment 28. Now we created the mortise 15 deep approximately, so we probably want this down to 14 from that line. So if I put that on there and that on there, put 14 on there. I've not got many straight edges anymore. We're roughing this out. So that's about my depth of my tenon. That's all got to come off. I wonder if I can do that on the, how square is that? It's not bad actually. Okay, so, or else I don't think the router bit would be long enough to cut all that off, and I'll finish up with the tenon when it's much too big. Okay, so we'll put that on there, that back on there. And now I need to find a way to support that. Maybe like that. So we've got that clamped in there now. We need to put, this is a thinner, Right, I don't think I'm down far enough to get on the jig at the moment, so let's go. What happened with the last one? I think it's cutting the... Still not there far enough. We need to go a bit more. This is a tungsten carbide cutter, so in total that's 10mm, and we're at 20 there, so we're at 10mm cut on this. So I'm gonna, yeah, still not down. Contact there. That's 22. It should be. God. Catching the bloody jig with the... Okay, it's not looking so bad now. It's in the carbon fibre. Deep is that? .23. I think we'll leave it at that. That's probably about 2mm shallow of the other one, of the mortise. It leaves me a little to take off with chisels and things to get the angles right later. Okay, so the guitar back and this, and hopefully it's a little tight. Maybe on the edge there. A rasp, and we'll There we go. Okay, so see, it fits now. You see there's a gap here. It's similar there. It's too big there. So there's some more fitting to do. It's got a little bit of twist in there, which I might try and fix now. Why is it twisted? What I mean by the twist is that's just higher the body and that's just low, so it means that's a bit out somewhere. So I think I need to take a bit out the back of that. Almost there. Pretty close. Now remember, it's not a joint that has to be very tight, because we're going to bolt it through into there, but it's not, just as long as it doesn't rock really. And we've got to taper off these sides. Got about a mil or so of take off there yet, and that's, some of this is to get the alignment in various directions. So that'll be the next job, will be aligning all this and getting the bolts in. But I think I'm going to leave it there for this video. It's one of the scariest bits of that, joining that, because it'd be, well, very, very easy to mess everything up on it. But yeah, anyway, we'll leave it there.